Isn't it crazy seeing like the evolution of like creators going into different branches, like athletics, like with boxing or music, and they're like overtaking, like, because like Jake's numbers in boxing is overtaking people that fought for 7+ years.
Yeah.
And
it
now
just shows
in music,
the power of social media,
which I'm very
it's
interested
awesome.
in what it does to the music industry, and if the music industry adapts to it.
So and to kind of change topics, but I also wanted to get your topic or your point of view on this.
Sure.
Saying that about music is like one thing. With all like this TikTok boxing that's happening right now.
Okay.
Do you think that the same kind of like dilution of boxing is going to happen as well?
I think it's bringing more height to boxing. I think what needs to happen, I think, in my personal opinion, is boxing needs to get more involved in social media. Exactly. It sucks to say that because I know there's a bunch of diehard boxing fans going, oh, like this fucking sucks, they're ruining the sport. But if you look at the numbers, they're bringing more attention to boxing. Yeah. Which is shitty because it might not be the best attention. So it's like, it's up to boxing, really, what the fuck are we going to do? I love how I'm saying we as if I'm like an established fighter. But what are they going to do to kind of like combat that if they don't want to like fade into the whole social media thing? Or is it just going to become like a celebrity sport? Because right now these boxing matches are absolutely killing. I mean, they're definitely not killing boxing, though. Boxing they notoriously have had amazing pay-per-view sales, but I think eventually it might catch up.
I think they're seeing what baseball's seeing, where the younger generation isn't getting into it.
Sure.
So that they're seeing a dying like fan base no matter what in the next year.
I don't know enough about boxing to really like give my full fucking fledged. Like, keep in mind, I'm the biggest pussy in the world. Someone slaps me with a rubber band, I drop. So it's like for me, I'm not like I'm probably the last person to ask this. Like, but I love giving input.
Well, you have friends in the boxing. Like,
oh, for sure.
So that's where I was curious for your input, and like because what I see is happening is like.
There's so much money in it.
I think but see, that's what everyone says.
That's the problem, right?
And I think that's the biggest problem in boxing.
It's not the love of the sport; it's in love with the benefits.
That's exactly what I've been saying.
We talked about this. Like, what shocked me was like Vinnie. You live with Vinnie.
Yeah.
He kicked fucking ass, right? But during the fight, during the pre-fight, when you talked about the beef, it was no one thought he was taking it fully seriously because he was always talking about the money. But then it was a shock.
Yeah.
Right?
So Vinnie was up every morning. Keep in mind, I have a nest in the kitchen because like inside thing, people don't put away their dishes, and so we catch them with the camera.
That's awesome.
We need a fucking
every morning I got a notification at 5:30 in the morning of Vinnie with a fucking duffel bag, literally getting ready to go train. And he came home and he was like, I was training harder than any of the TikTokers, like, and I'm putting more work and I'm taking this seriously. He's just not the guy to talk shit on people. Like he genuinely likes everyone, and that's like something that I admire in him, and something that we really get along with. And there's like a select of us that really like kind of idolize the whole idea of nice guy, but he genuinely is a very nice guy. And he had no disrespect towards Deji. Deji didn't do anything to him to kind of like influence that. But he's a very hardworking person. If he has a goal, he's into it, and the money's a nice thing too. But I think that anything he wants to do, he wants to be one of the best at.
So if boxing organizations are putting together fights between people who have no hate towards each other or don't want a belt, like they don't want a championship, then it ultimately is just doing it for the money.
At the end of the day, boxing is not just about the skill set, which is a huge thing. And I love how I'm talking about this. I don't know anything about boxing, but my personal opinion, I got a disclaimer that I don't know shit. I would say it's about the entertainment. I mean, people watch fucking grown men beat each other up for entertainment. Yeah. And it's like entertainers are getting involved with this entertainment because everyone wants to see someone they fucking hate on the internet beat each other up. Exactly. Like, that's the whole reason why Logan and Jake were so smart for that shit in the beginning.
Yeah, with KSI.
Yeah, I mean, but like people are adapting to it. People like it. A lot of people don't really care about the boxing thing, and some of the diehard fans really fucking hate it because they feel like they're ruining the sport. So at the end of the day, it's all about entertainment. And Vinny's fight was the most entertaining fight of that night.
Oh, yeah.
By far. So it's like there may have not been any beef in the beginning, but look at the fight.
Yeah.
I'm almost positive Vinny sold probably one of the most of the tickets.
Dude, we were there, like we were right.
It took over the internet after the fight.
It did, but even in the ring, like when we were like the stadium, it was like what, dude? Like maybe a fourth of them were girls going insane for fucking
for sure,
swarming him.
Like they all bought tickets just for Vinny.
There's this like constant battle in the house of who's better looking, me or Vinny. And I feel really bad because I'm obviously winning, but it's something
you definitely take the.
Would I get in a boxing ring with him? No.
Yeah.
I can't mess this up. I can't mess this moneymaker up.
Yeah.
But no, I'm really happy for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was probably one of the biggest winners out of that whole fight because he was the only one to win. He was the youngest. He grew how many followers after that?
He was on Instagram. He was at 2.7. He's at 4 million now.
So he got a bunch of that.
On TikTok, he was at like 6.77. Now he's like, I think at 9.
Yeah.
And his name has to be buzzing in the UK because like KSI's been talking about him a lot. Deji, like he's winning.
He's such a nice guy. He deserves it. He came right back home and started streaming again. All he does is just stream and have fun and he loves his like RX-7. Like we both have RX-7s, so he's just a big car guy and a big anime kid, and he's just a kid at heart. He's 18 for fuck's sake.
Is there like, is he trying to do something specifically with the youth? He has a huge opportunity, right, where everyone is kind of paying attention to him right now.
Yeah, but you have to also understand is he's not like. Like I'm very much like if I had that I would take advantage of it. You know, I would do like, oh, look at this YouTube video,
the
blah,
vlogs
blah, blah.
and everything.
Yeah, and I would really ultimately like. But I've been doing this for a while. I mean, it's Vinny. He's 18 years old. He's having fun with it, and he's the remainder of having fun.
Yeah.
Like so, he's figuring it out. But I don't think there's any stress for him to really like be like, oh, I need to utilize this until he's like wants to. You know, he's enjoying himself.
So